Imagine a highway so grand, so ambitious, that it cuts through the mighty Caucasus Mountains, boasting record-breaking tunnels, soaring bridges, and a price tag in the hundreds of millions. Now imagine that same highway tangled in controversy, heritage sites at risk, international politics at play, and a country caught between global superpowers. Welcome to the Kosheti-Kobe Road project in Georgia, where concrete meets conspiracy, and asphalt paves the way for heated debates. A road through history. The Kata Valley, nestled in the breathtaking landscapes of Georgia. The country, not the U.S. state, let's clear that up right away, is a place of deep gorges, ancient watchtowers, and stories that date back to Neolithic times. This valley, rich in history and culture, sits between the Black and Caspian Seas, making it a vital corridor for trade and travel. For centuries, this region has seen traders, travelers, and even invaders pass through. The S3 highway, also known as the infamous Georgian military road, snakes through these mountains, serving as the primary connection between Georgia and Russia, a relationship that, let's just say, is complicated. This road isn't just any road. It's part of a massive trade route linking Russia, Georgia, Armenia, and even Iran. But there's one tiny issue every winter. This highway turns into a snowy disaster zone, with landslides, blizzards, and road closures leaving thousands stranded. From 2012 to 2016, it was shut down for over a month each year, paralyzing trade and cutting off locals from the rest of the country. The Kosheti-Kobe Highway, a mega project in the making. The Kosheti-Kobe Highway isn't just about convenience, it's about transforming connectivity in the region. By cutting travel time between Kosheti and Kobe, it will boost tourism, trade, and local economies like never before. The new route will provide safer and more reliable access to the Kazbegi region, a key attraction for both domestic and international travelers. Engineers are also integrating eco-friendly solutions to minimize the environmental impact, ensuring that progress doesn't come at the cost of nature. Special measures are being taken to protect the unique biodiversity of the Caucasus Mountains, including wildlife corridors and innovative construction techniques to reduce deforestation. Once completed, this highway will stand as a testament to modern engineering and Georgia's ambition to enhance infrastructure on a global scale. The project not only strengthens Georgia's internal connectivity, but also plays a crucial role in improving regional trade routes, reinforcing its position as a key transit hub between Europe and Asia. Digging into controversy. Here's where things get tricky. At first glance, this highway seems like a win-win: safer roads, better trade routes, and faster travel times. But start peeling back the layers, and you'll find a Pandora's box of cultural, environmental, and political concerns. The Kata Valley isn't just a scenic backdrop. It's an open-air museum of Georgia's past. This region is packed with ancient towers, churches, and archaeological treasures. Initially, project reports claimed there were just 34 cultural sites affected by the construction. However, after some, let's call it, encouraged investigations, that number shot up to a staggering 200 sites. That's right, 166 historical landmarks were somehow overlooked in the original assessment. Villagers and historians were understandably outraged. Can you blame them? When your backyard is essentially a history book made of stone, you don't want bulldozers rewriting the story. Beyond cultural heritage, environmentalists are raising the alarm over the ecological impact of the project. The valley is home to diverse wildlife, lush forests, and fragile ecosystems. Despite promises of environmental impact assessments, concerns remain about pollution, deforestation, and the potential for irreversible damage to the region's natural beauty. One of the biggest concerns: the presence of a now extinct volcano near the construction zone. That's right, volcanic rock and fragile soil conditions are making engineers sweat more than usual. Georgia's new highway isn't just a local affair, it's part of China's massive Belt and Road Initiative, a trillion-dollar strategy to connect Asia, Africa, and Europe through Chinese-built infrastructure. And when China builds, China expects a return on investment. The China Railway Tunnel Group, one of the key firms handling the project, isn't just breaking ground, they're breaking records. Their massive tunnel boring machine, 15 meters in diameter, is the largest of its kind ever used in hard rock conditions. It's also the fastest, carving through Georgia's mountains at an incredible 426 meters per month, completing ahead of schedule. That's all very impressive, but critics point to China's track record in Georgia, especially on the East-West Highway, where construction has been plagued by landslides, worker strikes, and even fatal accidents. Many Georgians worry, is history about to repeat itself? What's in it for Russia? If you thought China's involvement was controversial, wait until you hear about Russia's potential gains from this project. A faster, more reliable route between Georgia and Russia sounds like a logistical dream. But for a country that's still grappling with the scars of war, from Russia's occupation of 20% of its territory after the 2008 conflict to ongoing tensions over Ukraine, some Georgians are understandably nervous about making it easier for their unpredictable neighbor to roll in. Many critics argue that this road benefits Russia more than Georgia, paving the way, literally, for increased Russian influence and trade. Others see it as a move to strengthen Iran and China's trade ties, with Georgia caught in the middle. The benefits, because yes, there are some. Despite all the controversy, the Kosheti-Kobe Highway does offer some undeniable advantages. One of the most significant benefits is the drastic reduction in travel time, cutting the journey from 1 hour to just 15 minutes. This improved connectivity ensures that local communities, which were previously cut off by heavy snowfall in the winter, now have year-round access to essential services and economic opportunities. Moreover, the highway enhances safety by reducing the risk of accidents and landslides, providing a more reliable and secure route for travelers. The improved infrastructure also serves as a catalyst for tourism, granting easier access to one of Georgia's most breathtaking regions, which in turn could boost local businesses and hospitality services. Beyond the immediate benefits, the highway contributes to Georgia's long-term economic growth by fostering infrastructure development. Additionally, the financial burden on Georgia is significantly eased, as major funding comes from the Asian Development Bank, ADB, and the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, EBRD, allowing the country to reap the benefits without bearing the full cost alone. A highway of possibilities, or a road to nowhere. The construction of Georgia's new mega-highway is being hailed as a game-changer, promising faster travel, economic growth, and year-round access through the treacherous Caucasus Mountains. But not everyone is on board. With historical sites at risk, environmental concerns, and major geopolitical players involved, is this project really for Georgia's benefit, or is it paving the way for foreign influence and hidden agendas? Beyond national interests, the highway's strategic location raises geopolitical stakes, with major powers eyeing its potential for regional dominance. Critics argue that foreign investment comes with hidden strings, threatening Georgia's sovereignty. With billions at stake, will this project fuel prosperity or leave the country indebted to external forces? Bridging the future or burying the past? While engineers celebrate the record-breaking tunnels and sky-high bridges, locals and historians fear the irreversible impact on Georgia's rich cultural heritage. Over 200 historical sites have been identified along the construction route, with some already at risk of damage or destruction. Is this highway an engineering marvel, or is it bulldozing centuries of history in the name of progress? Beyond heritage concerns, environmentalists warn of long-term ecological consequences. The highway cuts through protected forests, disrupting fragile ecosystems and threatening endangered species. Meanwhile, questions loom over the project's financial burden: who truly benefits, and at what cost? As debates rage on, Georgia stands at a crossroads, torn between modernization and preserving its past. And that's the story of Georgia's most controversial highway, where engineering meets drama and politics ride shotgun. If you love this deep dive, hit that like button like a tunnel boring machine on an overdrive. Subscribe for more epic stories, because who knew roads could be this entertaining? Drop a comment below. Game changer or geopolitical pothole?